Welcome to Trading Lounge and the gold report for Friday, September the 3rd. And as you know, we're working two counts, the descending triangle, which is this line through here, is the A, B, C, D, E, and the other one is the irregular flat, which is the A, the B, and the C here. In this case, we'd see the market just continue to move up, but the triangle, we would see it move down. So we'll have a look at both of those counts. So let's just cruise in and have a little look at the irregular flat first. So with that, we'll cut right through then, didn't we? We'll just have a little look at went to go to the daily chart first, just so we stay in the same picture here. So we've got the A wave, the B wave, the C wave here. And in both cases, we've got 5 waves up, which you can look as wave 1 and 2. A bit of a shallow wave 2 retracement, so that's sort of, just put a little sort of flag next to that. But from wave 2, we're looking up for wave 1 and then back for 2 and then just continuing higher. All of this level through here, the 1820 odd, is the 61.8% retracement level from the previous highs there. So 61.8%, so it's getting all a little bit squashy in here, but you just expect that, so you need to be a little bit philosophical about it, otherwise you'll just get a bit frustrated about it. So from there we can just go to the 4-hour chart, and from the 4-hour chart we know that this is the 61.8%. We can count 5 waves up here, which is all good. So 1 and 2. As I mentioned, wave 2 is a little bit short, so a bit of a concern. But the market's really being pinned in towards group 1 above. This is the minor level, group 1 above, 10, 20 and 30. If we get tested support on 30, then we're going to keep going up from that point. And group 2 below here is a really nice support as well, 65, 72 and 80. So group 2 and group 1 here. So let's so from here we're just basically looking at this as 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 across here, and up for wave 5 for 1. It can be counted differently in here as well, but I need to go to the tick chart to do that, so we'll do that a little bit later, but just putting it onto that hourly chart that we were looking for. So we're basically looking for wave 1 up here and pulling back for wave 2. So we want to see 5 waves somewhere up here, and then we'll see an ABC back for wave 2 and then going up again, something of that nature. So that's that particular pattern. And as I mentioned, getting support on top of the 1830 here with the classic trading levels pattern, which will look a little bit like this, the arrival, the reaction across the 1830, the top of group 1, subgroup 1. So we need to go through that and that and then that, and then we'll be sort of bullish from that point. We won't need to come back to that 18 once the number 3 here, the 1830's got that support. As you can also see through here as well, that we have been resistance here, and now we're sort of sitting on top of this number. It's really the line in the sand in a way. So yeah, let's go back to the bigger picture again. And the triangle pattern. So for the triangle pattern between wave C and D here, we need 3 waves. So we need to look at that, and then we'll look at 3 waves for wave E as well before heading up. So a slightly different pattern, and in that case we can look at it like this. So we know we've got 5 waves up to here somewhere, so we'll go in and look at that, but then we'll pull back for wave, which we've got as wave 2, but we can look at, so we really want this wave A here will be in 3 waves in this particular instance, so we can just cruise in and have a look at that. So I think this chart here can do it. There's nothing special about the time frames I'm using, they just give me a nice clean palette to work off, that's all. So if we're looking for 3 waves to wave D here, then we would look at this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the A wave, the B wave, and then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 to go into here to finish that off. So that would be it there in a nutshell. and then we would start on this leg down through here. So one of them, you know, just continues to take us higher, and the other one would turn lower at that point. So you know, I mean, I could give you an educated guess, but the thing is that I would just wait for the evidence of all of this, you know. So if you were trading long, then when we go to the intraday, you'd want to be a little bit mindful up into this area through here, okay? So let's, do I need to go to the 2-hour chart for this? Yeah, I should just have a quick little look. So this is the way, the A wave, the B wave, and then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 over here. This can be counted a bit differently in here as well. So, but once we've got those 5 waves here, then that's the point of being a bit cautious at that stage. So I think we've got on the 100 tick chart, we'll need to bring in some more data. So this is it from the bottom here. As you know, we've got wave 1 and 2. We've been through here 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 3, blue wave 3 and 4, and then up for 5. That 4 can go to this better off at this particular point. And in this case here, we could just drop that down to this point here, I'd imagine, as well. Let me just see if we can get away with that. It'd just be a better look overall. No, because we've got 5 waves here, then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, so we've got to use that one. It's just that I don't want to upset the Russians with the overlapping wave structures. Yeah, so that's sort of where we are. So looking at this as 1 and 2 here and 3, and the thing with this is this could also be wave 1 and 2 here as well. So we could put this here for this, and it's something that would have to come back later. But the reason I do this for is because I want to be as conservative as possible. I don't want to tell people it's going to the moon, you know, when we can only just sort of jump 6 inches off the ground, so to speak. So I just like to be really grounded in all of this. So possible to put green wave 4 over here. I kind of like it here. There's wave 1 in terms of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 here for 1, and then we've got a nice 5 wave structure down here, and then we've got a little A wave and an ABC for the B wave, and then this move here, probably get a triangle out of that, but anyway, it's corrective, and we've got 5 down here, so it makes a nice ABC pattern here. So we called that low in there yesterday. Was it yesterday or this morning? This all gets a bit blurry after a while. And then we can look at that as wave 1 and back for wave 2 here, and moving up here further. We had an entry up here, but we could bring that down to that point. Yeah, so that's where we are. If you're going to trade this, then the stop just needs to be put it under this one here. So that has been creeping up in the Asian section, so that's good. We are seeing the US dollar index push down as well, so that's in the Australian video, but we could just have a quick look at it because I think it's important. Let me just find it. And that's the daily. Well, we can just look at it here for a moment. So we've looked at this as the A wave, the B wave, and the C wave here. So I'm expecting it to come down to sort of 88 here. It may come lower, maybe shorter, but certainly taking out that low there. So on the 4-hour chart for this, we can look at that. I need to put that back on so we can look at this here. So that's the A wave, the B wave, and the C wave. That's the wave 4 there. And then we've just been counting it down. You know, we counted to the top, and then we got the turn, and we're coming down. So we got wave 1 and 2 here, and we're going into this third wave here, which is down for 1 and 2 here, and down into the third wave. And we've also got little 1 and 2 in here, the third wave. So this is pushing down. So this may help. We probably want to get the yields on this, helping it out in this as well. If we want to see the gold push up, where am I here? So just the 15-minute chart. So from the top, we've got wave 1 in green, 2 here, and then 1 and 2, because I'm not taking the spike there. Anyway, I won't go into all of that, but you can throw stuff at me if you want. 1 and 2, and then coming down for 3 here. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and third, fourth, fifth, third, fourth. So we've got a fair way to go down to 88, and everything's on track. So it's cranking down, you know, commodity dollars are pushing up and yada, yada, yada. So that's all good. And, you know, that could be good for old yellow here, you know. Yeah, so anyway, that's where we are. I also want to have a quick look at silver as well. So where are we with silver? Silver. Here we go. So with silver here, we suppose we should go back to the daily chart just for folks that don't have the bigger picture here. So bit of a large pattern. So the A wave here, the B wave over here. Looking at this as the A wave here, a little A, B, and C in this channel here, popped out of the channel from the Wall Street Bet guys, and then an A and a B and a C here for the B wave, and then a C wave up here for the B wave, and then we're counting 5 waves down through here. So look, there's problems with this count, but it's overall it ticks more boxes of being this than something else. We can take the low from here, but I think the low is better suited on this low here for this. Going to go to the hourly chart here, and we're going to look at both sides of the coin here a little bit in the bearish move and the bullish move. So, you know, if I was looking from wave 4 here down to, and looking at that because that's the low, and we should have wave 5 over here, and I understand that, but I see 5 waves to here, 1 and 2, then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then all this is just sort of, you know, commodities can extend in the 5th wave, and that's sort of what it's done. And then we've got the A, the B, and the C here, so that's all sort of fitting. So that's why I put wave 5 here, and yeah, kind of, I feel okay about that, but I know a lot of folks won't. On the bearish side of things, if we, or just finish with the bullish, if we got this as wave 5 or this as wave 5, because if we had wave 5 here, we could look at this as wave 1, an A and a B and a C for wave 2, but as a wave 2, it's really humongous compared to wave 1, so yeah, it's another reason I don't particularly like it. Here we can look at this as 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2, sorry, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 here, and then continuing to the upside here for that. On the bearish side, we could look at this as an A wave, and then an A, B, C for the B wave here, and then 5 waves up for the C wave, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and be done with it here and come down from that point. So taking out that top there, I've got that green there, that's where we can go long from. You could probably get a better setup in that, closer to the market and all the rest, closer to the current price and so on. So yeah, anyway, we've just been toying around with this as such. I mean, to have it sitting on $25, which is a medium level, that would be pretty exciting. So yeah, anyway, you've been watching this story sort of unfold for silver from the low, which we called in, and just been building a case for it. We're not out of the woods yet, but we'll see how we sort of travel. So I don't really have a buy. I mean, you know, we should be pushing up, but you just never know with it. I mean, you know, it's you know, there's so much paper money out there over, you know, paper contracts over these physicals. You just don't know if you're Arthur or Martha at the end of the day, and you know, and who you're supposed to believe and follow and all the rest of it. So all a bit tricky. But having that support on this closest largest number here would be great. I mean, we've got support on the 23, which is the top of minor group 1, which is fantastic. That's, you know, that's great within itself. That's step 1. But getting on 5, the next number. So 1, 2, 3, 5, and 8. Alrighty, I'll leave it at that. Enjoy the weekend. Cheers.